So today I'm going to be talking about Live Nation Entertainment and the monopoly that they've created. I will go over what is Live Nation Entertainment, kind of who they are, their monopoly, where they went wrong with that, currently the Taylor Swift Eras Tour, and the aftermath and what they're dealing with now. So basically, Live Nation Entertainment is the world's leading live entertainment company consisting of Ticketmaster and Live Nation. It's the company that they've sort of merged together. Ticketmaster was an early developer of digital ticket sales and launched their website in 1995. They were seen as very much a leader in innovation with the live entertainment industry. They were trying to develop new technologies to bring artists and fans together and reduce ticket prices. So that was sort of their main goal with their company. And then in 2010, Ticketmaster and Live Nation merged to create Live Nation Entertainment. And they saw this as an opportunity to create an artist-driven company that provided fans with the highest quality live experience. So their main goal here was to really just create a company that brought artists and fans closer. Here are some of their values that they claim to have. This is found on their website page called Life at Live Nation. So on this page, they state that we live for our artists, we live for decentralization, we live for ideas, we live for entrepreneurship, we live for focus, and we live for talent. So with this, they're saying that the artists are at the heart of what they do. They like to keep their business teams small. They encourage everyone at Live Nation to dream big and share ideas. Their employees who thrive are self-starters and experts. They stay focused on their core mission of connecting artists with fans, and they believe talent comes from any place or background. So they're really sort of emphasizing their core values as being very focused around artists and their fans and staying kind of genuine to believing that everyone can dream big and people can come from any background and just creating the best positive experience for fans to see their artists in the live entertainment industry. So for their monopoly, Live Nation Entertainment owns concert venues, promotes tours, and sells tickets. So they very much kind of dominate all the aspects of live entertainment. They don't leave very much room for anyone else in the industry, which makes them a monopoly. They combined the biggest companies, which would be Ticketmaster and Live Nation, to create Live Nation Entertainment. So they kind of cover all the aspects that are needed, like owning the venues and selling the tickets. So they're kind of covering all of that, and they've eliminated the need for any other companies in the concert and live entertainment realm. So they're really strengthening their monopoly through this by just kind of making it really easy for people to only deal with their own, like their one company. Yeah. An example of something that they have implemented that really shows their monopoly power and really strengthens their monopoly is dynamic pricing. It's a new pricing system that Ticketmaster uses. And so basically it sets the price based on the demand. So if there are more people waiting or signing up for pre-sales or just showing that they'd be interested, then they'll raise the prices. This is attempting to take advantage of customers by raising prices beyond what those customers felt was reasonable or fair because of the high demand. So they're basically able to raise the prices of tickets because people are expressing a lot of interest in seeing certain artists and showing that they'd be willing to spend more money. And so they're sort of taking advantage of the fact that they know fans will spend a pretty high amount of money on tickets. And so they're able to raise those prices. In 2021, Congress urged President Biden to investigate the monopoly that was formed with the merge of Live Nation and Ticketmaster. So basically, 5 members of the United States House of Representatives signed a letter to President Biden, and it included that the merge has strangled competition in live entertainment ticketing and harmed consumers, and it must be revisited. The letter also mentions that the Department of Justice previously found that Live Nation Entertainment violated the Department of Justice's consent decree by threatening venues and forcing the bundling of artists and ticket services. So kind of going into looking at the Eras Tour with Taylor Swift, which was a pretty recent event, happened about mid to early November, so it wasn't very long ago. But on the day of the pre-sale, which was towards the beginning of November, there was a verified fan system that was in place to weed out scalpers, which are people who are going to buy the tickets and then sell them at on different platforms at a much higher price. and they were giving out pre-sale access codes, and the verified fan system was supposed to get rid of the scalpers and only give codes to actual fans, which did not end up happening. So they basically sent out 1.5 million access codes beforehand, and then on the day of the pre-sale, there were 3.5 billion people on the site, which caused it to crash many times, and people attempting to buy with their codes were being kicked off. So people would basically get to the point where they were paying for their tickets and putting their tickets in the cart and were about to actually purchase them, and then they'd be kicked to the back of the line again. And scalpers were able to actually get a lot of tickets and are now selling them at a really high price. They then had to cancel their general public sale, which was going to be a few days after that, because there was a lack of tickets and there was no inventory left, which was poor planning on their part, and they didn't have any tickets left to actually sell them. So Taylor came out with a statement saying that she checked multiple times to confirm that they could handle this level of demand, and they assured her that they could. So currently what's happening now is the Department of Justice opened a current investigation into Live Nation Entertainment due to the recent issues with the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. So they're looking into sort of how they were able to let so many scalpers in and how those codes did not allow for an actual general sale. There are complaints in the music business about Live Nation, and they've said that Live Nation's power has constrained competition and harmed consumers, which very much goes against their core values of their main mission being to connect artists with their fans. That's sort of the foundation that they were building their company on, was creating a better experience for fans and artists, and for very much prioritizing artists, which they definitely have not stuck to through this. And the question of the investigation itself is if Live Nation has abused its power in the live music industry, and if they've been sort of taking advantage of the fact that they know that they can raise their prices and they know they can kind of take advantage of consumers, which again goes against their mission of having consumers' best interests and really prioritizing the fans.